my first day of class. My first day of class is actually clinicals. My day started with me getting up at like 5 something. Today we only had to be at class by 8 o'clock, but starting from next week, we have to be there at 7, and I live an hour away. So I have to get up at like 5 o'clock in the morning to even make it to clinicals by 7. So yeah, I am on my way to my first day of class. Still excited and nervous, still nerve-skited. But it's going to be good. And there's still a couple of things I have to take care of today. Like I have to get my ID card, my M card, and I gotta get my parking permit. Because the office, when I went to the office on Friday, and like I said, I live an hour away. So I came on Friday, I got my scrubs and everything, got my patch, got everything else, but the M card and parking permit building was closed. Beats me why they would be closed on a Friday before school. But yeah, so we'll see how my first day of clinicals go. I'm actually going to the hospital today, so I might not be able to record anything for you guys for my first day or ever. I don't think we're allowed to have our cell phones on us. If we can, it'll be amazing. But yeah, just giving you guys a little update. Hello. So my first day of class at clinicals, we just took a tour of the building. We did introductions, because 6 total people in my clinicals for this semester. But in my total cohort, it's like 30 of us. So we got there, we met, we took a tour of the building. We can't have our phones on the floor when we work in clinicals, so y'all won't be seeing none of that. And we can't have our phones in skills lab either. So y'all can't see that either. But what I can record, I will. We'll see how this journey is going to be recorded, because it's live. I can't record that I didn't know. So I don't even know if I'm supposed to have my logo of the school showing, but too late for that. They had to just take it down. But anyways, so after we took a tour of the whole hospital, went to the cafeteria, the morgue, and then the floor we're gonna be working on, and I believe it's a post-op floor, med-surg floor. So, and then we're gonna be assigned one patient. My bad, I had somebody calling me. But yeah, so I was like real nervous my first day. I met everybody in my clinicals. But yeah, so we're gonna be assigned one patient. So I don't really know how it's gonna go. I'm used to a certain type of system when it comes to my job. Like we use Epic, but I think at the clinical site we're going to, they don't use Epic. So it's still some trainings that I have to do online to get access for next Tuesday, because that's when our next clinicals is going to be next Tuesday, because Monday is Labor Day. So yeah, it's very interesting. And I don't know if I mentioned that I was in the accelerated program. My program is only 16 months. So it's gonna be interesting on this journey, for sure. It's just so much stuff. I still gotta get my immunizations stuff together. So I gotta go down to the hospital or do something, because I still need stuff, because I got all my acceptance letter late. in the season, so I had like 2 weeks to get everything for my school. Okay, so let's talk about, because I'm still in my first week. So on day 2 we did a skills lab, and again we did a tour, and we worked on vital signs and stuff like that. It was just pretty much the basic like orientation skills day, doing a tour of the building, of the skills lab. We went around to different stations. Like one station was like for blood pressure, one was for PPE, one was mobility, like how to move a patient safely. Another section was bedside. It's like how to change a bed with a patient in it. Hygiene, bed baths, stuff like that. We even had to brush each other's teeth, which was weird. Having somebody else brush my teeth. So I'm just like, it was weird, but it was fun. This is day 3 of week 1 nursing school. And I'm on my way to campus, which is an hour-long drive. But today we can wear whatever we want, because I think we just having lecture, or we having lecture and a lab today. So I got my scrubs just in case we have to change clothes. But I know my first class is at 8 to 11. But then my next class isn't until 3 to 6. So I'll be staying on campus today. I'll be staying on campus because I'm not driving an hour back and an hour there again. That's like 2 hours in between classes. So during that time, I will be studying or doing homework or doing classwork, trying to get ahead. But yeah. Other day, the lecture day, Wednesday, was my long day. We had lecture in the morning from 8 o'clock. And then I had a 3-hour block of time in between until my next class, which didn't start until 3 o'clock. So during that time, I got me something to eat. I went to the student center, picked up my ID, get to know the campus a little bit, and then I sat down and I started studying, started reading chapters. Because every Wednesday, this little 3-hour block is going to be a mandatory study hours for me. I'm going to either book a room, because there's rooms upstairs in our building that we can book. We don't even have to book. It's first come, first serve. So I can go in there and just study straight for the time, for the full 3 hours. Just study straight through until it's time for my lab. And in lab, we did so our lab is a simulation lab. And the only thing that we did today, besides like the basic introductions, orientation, going over the syllabus and all that, was taking a blood pressure on the mannequins that they had there. And this mannequin, man, it really had like a pulse, and it was blinking, it was breathing, like it was really, like, I ain't never seen a mannequin like that. I thought all mannequins just like dummies, like just stiff and dead weight. But no, this one was blinking, breathing, had a pulse. It had a radial pulse. It had a radial pulse, pedal pulse, brachial pulse. I think palpate the abdomen too. See how it's supposed to feel. Like they calibrate how the patient is supposed to be. So that was really fun on that day. Today is Thursdays. This is my only day that I don't have to class, but I have a lot of studying to do and getting homework done. So my Thursday is going to be my getting stuff done around the house and getting my work done, either getting ahead or reviewing what we already been through. We did go over a couple chapters already in lecture yesterday, so I'm gonna follow up on that. And then I'm gonna try and get ahead on some of the online access homework and assignments we have to do. So yeah, but so far so good. It's been pretty interesting so far. I have one more day tomorrow. It's a theory class, so we'll see how that class goes. So yeah, stay tuned till tomorrow. Okay, so today is Sunday, and it's at the end of my first week of nursing school. Friday, we had adult care, the lecture of clinicals, and all we did is go over the PowerPoints that we had and online for us. And I don't know, this week's been kind of crazy. Just trying to make sure what assignments go to what class, which books go to which class, and staying on top of my assignments and stuff. Like I just got done doing some modules that was due today, even though the teacher pushed them back for people who don't have their books or the access code for right away. But yeah, like I said, at the end of my week, it's been pretty smooth. Today, I just spent all day studying. I'm glad tomorrow's Labor Day, so we can just have a little break. We have tomorrow off, but Tuesday we go right back into clinicals, and I have to show up at my hospital at 6:45 in the morning. So, and I have an hour commute, so y'all know, so let's keep doing that. But yeah, it's been pretty cool. I'm just trying to make sure I'm studying what I need to be studying, how I need to be studying. I'll do a separate video for how I study, because for the 2 classes that I have, because the 3rd class don't start until the second half of the semester, but for the 2 classes that we have, one class, I'm gonna have to study differently than the other. Like, yeah, I'm just have to do some video on that, because the way I have to study those 2 classes is gonna be different, I can see. But yeah, doing the modules online, doing some questions. I think we're doing the medications, like we have to finish this medication safety, and then take a quiz, and we have to get 100% on it. We can't get anything lower than 100%. And then we can start pushing, but we have to do that before we can even do medications and stuff, push medications at clinicals. But for my first week, I'm just trying to develop a routine. Y'all should see my planner. Trying to develop a routine. So like I have to like plan my study times and highlight like what's due on this day, an exam on this day. Like, this is my planner that I use, and it's hourly. So, but I think I've been doing pretty good so far. yeah, we'll see once we start getting into the nitty gritty of it, when we start doing all the skills and actually practicing on patients and getting into like the patient care plans and all that, and the other books that I haven't even cracked open yet. But yes, stay tuned for my videos. This was just my first week. I'm glad I made it through. I still can't believe that I'm finally in nursing school. Like, I don't even think that it's actually like sunk in yet. But then it has. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I just still can't believe that I'm in nursing school sometimes. And we'll see how this journey goes. But thanks for watching and stay tuned for more.